in the York trip, and we're just going to go off to the Mary Shortle shop, which is this bright pink shop around the corner that sells all sorts of those reborn dolls. So we're going to go and have a look in there, and that's the first stop of the day. I've had my phone call from my GP, that's what I was waiting for, so that's all done. And we're going to head out now, we're going to get some breakfast. So the shop is actually just around the corner from our place, isn't it?
1 minute,
it's really handy.
Walk.
I like that sign. File beans, keep you healthy, bright-eyed and slim. They don't sound very nice. Huh? Is it not open? Well, we arrived at the Mary Shortle shop and it's not open yet, so we're going to come back after breakfast.
Yeah, they're a bit tardy, so they're lost for now.
Just on the York walls, the Roman walls. They're a lot different from the Chester ones, I would say. There's the York Minster in the background. No, they're really like well kept. Where I live in Chester, we've got a full walled city as well. But I don't think our council are looking after them as good as this, because there's bits where they've been knocked down and they haven't been repaired. But these are really good. So now we're in the queue for the ghost shop, and it's not a big queue, is it? It's quite a big
half hour wait, I would
yeah,
say.
it's a little bit of a queue. We're just standing here waiting to get a famous ghost of York. So as you can see, there's loads of different ghosts to choose from. These are the ones that I selected. They can have their photos taken in this little cute street. There's also the phantom ghosts that live inside this picture frame. And they come to you on a little train. It's just coming around the track now. What have you got?
Pulled pork. It's really nice.
Mine was egg, mushroom and truffle. It was really delicious. So we've come back in because we've got too cold, and I'm finishing my crepe with a knife and fork because they are a bit messy. Fred's moaning in the background because he can't open anything because his hands are too cold. It is really cold out there, so I'm glad this apartment is right nearby to come back to and be warm.
Sorry.
It's okay, no worries.
I took a video for you.
Oh, thank you.
And it's
So
And she probably will like the hair.
Yeah, he's got no hair, that one.
Oh.
So he's a bit more like that one.
Yeah.
without the hair. So we've got hair.
That was like,
That's
how much is
sweet.
that one?
That's handmade, 289.
Oh, okay. She's only 12.
Those are cute, aren't
I'll stick with this one.
That's a very
How much
popular
is that
one,
one?
this one, $49.99.
Which one do you think she'll like?
I like the green
I'll go for
I
that
just-
one.
It's a soft body, so she can dress them as a
Yeah.
girl.
Yeah. I don't want to get too expensive because she's only 12.
Right. But yeah, no, that's just that one.
I'll get that one.
You like
then.
that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
That one's cute.
Yeah. Do you mind if I just take a quick video over here?
Yeah, of course. So it's a bit messy. We're just taking the Christmas
Don't
windows
worry
out.
about it.
And he sold out, and then they asked us if we'd do their new baby girl.
Aw.
So they just launched it on New Year's Day.
All right.
So that's just a little sample one there, and
Yeah.
then like I say, she'll be ready in about 3 weeks. But yeah, we love making. There's a hamper basket, which is this one here.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why I was just looking at that
And you
one.
get that for 79 instead of 110 if you buy the
Oh.
doll. And then there's an option of a meet and greet ticket. You can come and
Oh,
meet
wow.
them. So we
Your
did
mum
it
would like that.
separate this
Oh,
time
yeah.
because a lot of people that got the meet and greet in the package last
Yeah.
time, they couldn't come. So we said, oh, we'll do it separate and then they can choose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because obviously we ship them to Australia, Canada.
Oh, really? Everywhere because they're so popular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we had 420 at the meet and greet. It was amazing.
Oh my goodness.
They all were there with the baby Jason.
Oh.
But yeah. Oh, you can tell her your theme now.
I know.
can't
She'll be
you?
so excited. I've just made a little video. I'm going to send it to her.
Yeah. Whereabouts?
So you've got your doll?
Yep, it's for my daughter. Not for me.
Is it in there?
Yeah.
Well, it's all
All
wrapped
wrapped
up
up.
in tissue. Happy?
Yeah.
Fred's just putting his bag in.
Got my man bag.
Have you? So we've just been to the Mary Shortle shop and we had a good chat with her, and we've also been to Ghost Merchants and we've picked up the ghosts, and we've had a crepe, and now we're gonna run off to the Viking Museum, isn't it? Viking Museum now.
I'm getting told off again.
We've made it to the Viking Museum, but we're a bit early and there's a big school party or something. So I'm going into Primark because I've only got these like fingerless gloves for some reason. And I really need a pair of gloves, it's freezing.
Hobo gloves.
Hobo gloves.
Where's the tree?
So we have under the glass here is a recreation of a small section of the Coppergate dig. That's the archaeological dig that was on this site in the 1970s.
Make their way to Yorvik to Sailor all come to Yorvik and dug up the house window, bringing with them the spoil of the raids of battle veterans.
What's she doing? She's a slave.
Yeah.
Society all over northern and
Oh, that was a
western
woman.
Europe.
It's
This family also was directed to the ground. The children being taught to play almost anything. Coppergate is just one of the many.
So we're really impressed with this ride, and the animatronics were really quite lifelike and quite spooky on some occasions, how lifelike they looked. So I think this was my favourite part of the Viking Museum. The rest of it was a little bit boring, but it was worth the price just to go on this little ride.
Property is separated by woven
You
wattle
enjoying
fences.
yourself?
Yeah, it's really good.
5 tons of
What do you think of all the
animals found
people?
in excavation.
The animatronics are really good, I
Yeah.
think.
Similar to
Lifelike.
Lifelike, but a bit frightening. It's a bit spooky in
as well
here.
as poultry and fish.
I think it's a good ride.
Supply
Yep.
industry
And also we get it
remains
come get it back to get it for free.
Yeah.
in the countryside
That's good.
this year.
Yeah. Your ticket is valid for 1 year, so you get to return for a free visit as long as you come back within the year.
Blacksmith is teaching his son how to sharpen a knife for just
Utan kunnian, ich will kunnian.
Smith's one master.
Lady Alice Peckett said to be found roaming the endless corridors and staircases. Jeff Monroe, located on the 3rd floor. One-Eyed Jack, mostly sighted in the bottom bar. One-Eyed Jack is said to be dressed in a red coat. Grumpy Old Man, again sighted in the bottom bar, this time crouched in a small alcove. Small Child, immediately behind the entrance to the pub where the youngest of the ghosts has been most commonly sighted. Currently sat in the Golden Fleece, and this is probably the most haunted pub in York, and as you can see on the sign outside, there's a list of ghosts there. Just gonna have pint of beer in here. Sorry about my red nose. We've just got, what is it?
Red wine mead.
From this nice little shop here.
From
Potions.
the Potions Cauldron.
Cauldrons, and the man was really nice in there.
Quite friendly there.
He laughed at me for how much I spent in the ghost merchant's shop. So we're just walking out now for the evening. We've been to the dungeons. And we enjoyed that.
They picked on us there.
Yeah, we both got picked on. I'll tell you about that later on. And now we're heading out for the evening to find somewhere to have something to eat.
The Old White Swan.
Yeah,
an
the
old
White
pub.
Swan.
So what are you drinking then?
A gin and tonic. It's raspberry flavour.
Nice.
Lovely, delicious.
Better than normal.
Better than normal.
I got me a Nicholson in a Doom's
Isabel's
armbar.
just the Isabel's there. Having a little walk down the shambles at night. It's a bit more peaceful than in the daytime. Just had a look at in the ghost merchants where I bought some ghosts today. And yeah, it's quite peaceful. I think this bit up above is the bit where they say you could actually shake hands from the two windows if you were in opposite sides of the windows, and they are pretty close, aren't they?
Yeah, they are quite close.
So this Shambles Road, or whatever it is, street, is actually supposed to be what J.K. Rowling based Diagon Alley in Harry Potter, and it does look so similar if you're looking around. All the little quirky shops, and just the way the buildings are. I really like this one behind. So yeah, that's a little look at the shambles at night when there's nobody about.
Except us.
So. hope you enjoyed the second instalment of my trip to York. Stay tuned for part 3. Bye!